story to tell. At Raconteurs Storytelling, we bring you real people telling real stories live on stage. Tonight, we're live at the Tranzac in Toronto. This is Raconteurs Storytelling.
So my friend and I developed this term for a certain kind of person, and the term is crisp. Do any of you know, can you imagine what I mean right away? A crisp person is somebody who always, if it's like a woman who wears makeup, her eyeliner is always really perfect. And she carries a bag, and she's always carrying the appropriate amount of stuff. A non-crisp person, like myself, has maybe a nice bag, but also a shopping bag and a tote that's stained with coffee stains and, a mug of some kind and a water, but just not crisp. A crisp person kind of walks like this, they're very smooth in the world. Non-crisp person, a little less graceful. This isn't a judgment, it's more of an aspirational term. Right. So I think about crispness a lot, especially when I'm in the airport. I travel a lot for work, and in the airport is when you can really tell the crisps from the non-crisps. Crisps are just they just look so nice even when they get off the airplane. They have a one bag, the whole thing now. I am not a crisp airport traveler, but I really want to be. So I've been trying to up my game a little bit as I've been traveling a lot for work. So in October, I was coming back from New York to Toronto, and I decided, I'm nearing 40, time to maybe not sit on the floor at the airport and eat in public snacks. Sometimes in the airport I feel like I'm in private and I can eat Cheez-Its or something, which I don't even do alone. It's a strange space. So I was feeling like I was upping my game, and also, you know how it is to be a person, you don't always like your person, right? You don't always like what you look like, maybe. I mean, I hope you do. I don't always. But this day, with my upped crisp game, I noticed my reflection in the window when, everybody pretends they're looking at the planes, but everybody's just looking oh, that's what my ass looks like when I walk like this, or, And I was looking good. I was really feeling myself that day. I get on the airplane and a woman comes and sits next to me. She's very lovely. Hi, how are you? The first thing she says is, do you have children? I'm like, oh, no. I know where this is going. No, I don't. Oh, do you have a husband? I do not. So you're all alone? In a sense, aren't we all? But yes, I'm all alone. She says, well, do you at least make a lot of money? I'm like, I do okay. She said, well, I make $20,000 a month on the internet doing this and that kind of work. I'm like, that's awesome. That's so crisp of you. Great. We have a bit of a silence. I'm looking at the movie. Oh, there's Independence Day 2.0 with Jeff Goldblum. I get really excited about that. And then she sort of motions to me. She says, are you happy? And she does this. To my body. I'm like, what? I'm okay. Yeah. I feel good. Yeah. She's like, but don't you want... And she said, don't you want to be thin? I was like, well, a little bit right now. So there'd be more space in between me and you, but generally no, I'm okay. She says, don't you want to be skinny? She's pressing. She says, I can teach you. I'm like, I'm good. I'm okay with that. And then she said, if you were skinny, you would make more money and you wouldn't be alone. I was like, oh. Those are my private thoughts. Why is that? I get sweaty. I'm like, oh, be that as it may, I'm just gonna plug in and watch Jeff Goldblum, but thank you for the kind offer of fixing my life. So I just was tuning in, me and Jeff were really communicating, and then she pulls out a big Ziploc bag from her bag it was wet, and inside were purple steamed yams. Not crisp, very moist. And then she ate them by holding them from the bottom. And I was just like, what an interesting experience of discomfort. The whole package of it. Anyways, I got off the plane, with my backpack, my stained tote, saw my reflection, and still was pretty much feeling myself anyway. So that's that. Thank you.